That's the alarm clock. That's Gerald telling us it is 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Check it out, Tuesday. This is Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. Give me a hidey ho. Let me know who is watching. And we're going to see what we can do tonight with some of this linen paper. I'm scared. I'm scared, you guys. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this whole just go rogue thing. But this is how we grow, right? As always, hi Donna. As always, I have intentions of coming down in the day, and as always, I end up in my upstairs office doing paperwork, and it was 2:30 before I went, okay, now I get to make the bed and put on makeup and get dressed and start my day. And it just, I didn't get back down here. It just didn't happen. So that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna learn together, which is kind of the way I prefer to do it anyway. Hi Marcella, Heidi ho. How are things? How's the cleanup going, Marcella? How's the school? Any news? You have power? Tell us all. Marcella, for those who don't know, is my friend in PEI. So yeah, I'm curious to see how things are going, Marcella, for you. Hi Shayla. Hi Heather. Good morning. Oh Lord. Hi Tracy. You got to bear with me. Words are going to be very hard for me today. Not complaining, just saying. I've been awake for a very long time. I don't know if this whole moon, planet, Jupiter, Mars, whatever thing was going on last night had an effect on me or not, but I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. Was wide awake at 3 o'clock. I fought it. I did all the things. At 5, I just went, screw this. I'm getting up. I had lots to do. So I have been working literally since 5. Been go, go, go. I got so much done. It was great. But now I stopped moving, and I'm like, oh, I think it's sleepy time now. So we'll see how this goes. Words will be hard, though, so bear with me on that. Hey, Nikki, hello. So I did a little bit of R&D, i.e., Uncle Googling, research, Pinterest, on our linen paper. Hi, Linda from Moose Jaw. Hello. Yeah, so I did a little research, watched a bunch of videos. There's not a lot out there on this linen paper, so I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. If something was all that in a bag of chips, I'm like, shouldn't there be tons and tons of samples and ideas? But I think it intimidates everybody. So I think I haven't used it, and I had bought a pack in the past, and then I couldn't find it, so I bought another pack, and then I found it. So now I have 2 packs, and I'm like, well, I best be using some of this stuff up. So we're just going to go through it. I've not put ink, getting better. Okay, no school this week. Yeah, for sure. Still have about 60,000 within or without power. Okay, do you have power, Marcella? Or are you working on generators? Hi, Donna. Hello. So yeah, I have not inked up one piece of this. I cut it. And I already learned some things about cutting it. So look, I got my circle back. Hi, Liz. Hello, happy Tuesday. I'm going to flip this around. And we're going to show you all the things. So I already learned something just in cutting the paper. So, if I say so one more time, oh my goodness, that's my word for sure. Oh, you have power. Oh, good. I'm glad. All right. In the linen specialty paper, this is an item. Is this in our main catalog now, or is it in the, I don't even know where we get this stuff. Is it in the main one? Let's look. Shimmery, fluid, vellum. Linen, yes it is. Here we go. So it's in the main catalog. Our linen 12 by 12, focus, there we go. Specialty paper, $8.25. You get 2 sheets. Now, what nobody seemed to have noticed until you take it out and start playing with it is that it has adhesive on the back of it. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I've had some demonstrators say, well, what the heck is that all about? Like, why would I want that? Why? Oh, look what I've done. Oh my gosh, Tamara. Oh, Lord. Okay, I had a cloth in my drawer that was for cleaning my glasses. Look at that. It's full of ink. It's full of alcohol. Oh, Lord. Such a gong show. Anyway, I just squirrel. Hi, Mary. Hello. I don't even know what I was going to say. Anyway, okay, there's adhesive on the back. And so some people were saying, well, why? That's just messing things up. I don't know. I think it's a good thing to have adhesive on the back because this is truly like a cotton or a linen. Cotton linen. It is. What is this? That's the wrong piece of paper. This is specialty. It's 100% cotton. Okay. Now, if you didn't have adhesive on the back, adhesive would show through. Like, so they've done it for you. It's kind of like vellum, you know. If you, hi Brenda, if you were to put adhesive just on parts of it, I think it would show through. So there's adhesive on the back, and I'm going to work with it like this. I'm not going to attach it to paper first because I don't know what the heck I'm dealing with yet. And I watched some videos. So do you guys know, have you heard of my friend Frenchie? FrenchieStamps.com, I think is her thing. Maybe need to put adhesive on the back of vellum paper too. Yes, that would be fabulous, wouldn't it, Nikki? Sandbox that idea, girlfriend. Put that in the sandbox. Frenchie Stamps. So she's an American demonstrator, but she is French, from France. And she's done a video that showed a lot of the techniques that I'm going to show you tonight. So I really am copying most of her projects, even to the extent of the stamp sets as well. I'm words are hard, and picking out stamp sets is probably harder. So I've just copied mostly what Frenchie did. And I did notice that she does what I do if and when I'm ever using messy stuff like alcohol spritzers. I'm going to show you how to make your own spritzer. We're going to play with that. Does adhesive help with fraying? Well, funny you should ask there, Tracy. I don't think so. So I tried cutting this. Now you get the 2 sheets of 12 by 12, and can you tell? No, some of them I cut. These ones, I think this was the same sheet. So where's my trimmer? I tried cutting it 2 ways. Frenchie recommended putting the fabric side down and cutting it that way. And I thought, okay, I'll try that. And this is what happened. It was very frayed. And then when I put it, the fabric side up and I cut it, I did not get any fraying. So I don't know, could be, you know, having said that, I know my trimmer, I know this is very dull, and my thingy is probably quite dirty. Yes, it is, because I've been cutting and I've been trimming. So that could have something to do with my results. I really need to give that a good old clean. Anywho, let's find a piece of, do I have a piece of scrap? You'd think I'd have a piece of scrap around here somewhere. So that might have affected my results, but when I put it fabric side down, it frayed, and when I put it fabric side up, and it didn't, and it was the same blade. So take away from that what you will. All right, it is 90 degrees. What if 90-degree turn? Better cut. Is there a great? Ah, good question. Let's try that. I don't know. Let's see. So if I'm going to do, well, it is a fabric, right? You can see, maybe you can't see. It's not going to want to focus. Let's try cutting it this way. I had cut it this way. No, it didn't fray any different because I had cut it in both directions. But let's see if I go at an angle. Let's see what happens. If anything's going to happen there. Nope, it's slick. It is slick. Not fraying. So I think it's good. I think we're good on that. Ah, yes. Thank you, Heather. Clean that track out. Now, if you have some rubbing alcohol pad, that would work too. Just give it a good old clean. All right, so now that I've ruined that piece, I have not... oh, words are hard. Words are so hard. I haven't... I feel drunk, honestly. I have not stamped. So let's just start with stamping on this bad boy and see what happens. And I'll do a couple techniques that Frenchie did. So she was really obsessed with this whole alcohol spritzy thing. I'm like, well, how does it stamp just normally? So let's see. I'm going to use, I don't even know what I'm using. I'm going to use, yes, I do, Sending Smiles, because that's what Frenchie used. I'm going to make a flower. That's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to show you the way. I'm going to just stamp on it first, and then I'm going to show you what Frenchie did with some alcohol and made it look like a bit of a watercolor thing. So I've got out my Pear Pizzazz for the green. The word, okay. Tracy says, I remember the words warp and weft from junior high home ec, but not what they, oh, warp and weft. I don't remember those. Am I older than you, Tracy, or are you older than me? I don't know. Had my craft room all cleaned up, and then I started playing with the Santex. Oh, I understand that, Pat. The struggle is real. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Hello. Back to the originally scheduled program. I am going to stamp in Pear Pizzazz. Oh, it's very juicy. Very, very juicy. That's... All right. This is going to be a lot of tips. A lot of Tamara's tips tonight. Tamara's tips tonight. Oh, there's another spritzer. Oh, I was looking for all my spritzers, now I'm finding them. Wait, I need a spoon. Where is my spoon? Spoon. I can't find a spoon. That's fine. I have a bone folder. Look, here we have a bone folder. If your pad is too juicy, grab a bone folder, grab a plastic spoon, whatever you've got. You're 6 months older. Okay. That's true. We are basically the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore, right? Your ink pad is so juicy. We're just going to scrape some of that ink to the side. So we're just pushing down on the pad ever so slightly. And we're just moving some of that ink to the side. And then, yeah, sure. It's on your bone folder. It's okay. Wipe it off. Whatever. Like, they're not meant to be pretty, right? So now it's not quite as juicy in the middle. There we go. That's better. Now, this is photopolymer, so I'm still going to bring in my, I don't know if I need this. I don't know. First rodeo. Let's do it. Let's go. We are going to stamp a flower stem and see what happens. I feel like I shouldn't have this foam pad. I like it. I like it. It's clear. It's not bleeding. So far, so good. Step 1. Now, I'm going to go in with some Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo. This one scares me a little. It's a little intense. That's okay. We're going to go here. We're going to go like that. Warp is vertical threads and weft are horizontal threads. Look at the big brain on hope. You guys, I had learned something new at 5:34 this morning. No more new learn. I like this. Oh, look, I mean, like it's Melon Mambo, but it's not in your face Melon Mambo. Hey, you guys, I might be having a new thing here. Okay, now I'm going in with some, what have I got here? Mango Melody. Mango. Lord. You're getting a picture of Tamara. Okay, wait, what way does this go? Oh, I almost did it wrong, right? Does it go? Yeah, I almost did it upside down. You're getting an idea of what Tamara's like drunk, honestly. I'm a hoot. I'm a hoot when I'm drunk. Hi, MJ. Hello. Oh, Nikki knows warp and weft are the thread directions. Oh, she can't remember either. Okay. Oh, you guys, I kind of freaking love this. Okay, so it stamps very, very clearly. Now, I gotta say, I want to do this bear. Look, I don't think he's seen ink yet. Maybe he has. I don't know. I want to stamp the bear. I'm thinking he'll look all textured and stuff, and it'll be neat. Now, I wonder where my ink is. Hold on, it's on the floor, because why wouldn't it be? There it is. Yep, it's in my bucket from Friday night's class. All right. I didn't think I'd use this stuff, but here I am. Oh, look at my girl. Hey, yesterday, the girls went shopping, and did you hear them say, hey, we bought you presents? Yeah. So they brought me gel pad eye masks because I had some that were cucumbers, and Rebecca lost them, or lost one. So anyway, she decided to buy me those. And then they bought me a new shawl. I'm like, what? What the heck? So anyway, it's always nice to get presents just because. Of course, I paid them for it, so does it really count? Yes, it does. Hi, Dorothy, I have not seen you comment before. Tell us all. You're from British Columbia. What else do we need to know? Who do you know? How did you find us? Are you, I don't think you're in my sister group. Okay, this is really juicy too. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna grab my bone folder and I'm gonna move some of this ink off. Mr. Bear is too juicy. Tell us all. See, Dorothy, you got to say hi. Like, I'm nosy. I need to know all the things. All right, let's see if this is any better and less juicy. Because Mr. Bear, I don't want him to bleed too hard. Okay, that's much better. You see? That's much better. Maybe you don't see. I'm going to cut this, actually. You know, I'm going to close my ink pad. No, I'm not. I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to live dangerously. Live on the edge. I'm going to try to cut this. Let's see. This is 4. I'm going to go by 5 1/4 and see what happens here. I just want to stamp the bear and see what it looks like here. Came up as a suggestion. That is so cool, Dorothy. I'm extremely nosy. Say hello to Dorothy, everyone. Famous last words. All right, let's stamp Mr. Bear. Okay. So Dorothy, if it suggested me to you on Facebook, you must be a crafter of some sort. Oh. Everybody's so friendly. This is a great group, Dorothy. You want to become one of us. We're fun. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, can I finish a sentence? No, I cannot. I want to see what this looks like stamped on paper in comparison. This is just like a show and tell. You get the benefit of Tamara just playing and with the commentary. Hi, Carol Ferguson. How are you? One of the SSS girls. Anybody who's not an SSS girl doesn't know what that is, but if you are an SSS girl, you do know. Welcome. So I'm going to stamp this again. This is Pear Pizzazz, I think she said confidently. Yes. Look at the difference. Look at the difference, you guys. Love it. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with the Melon Mambo. Like Mambo number 5. Everybody sing. All right, there's our Melon Mambo. Oh, that wasn't very clear, and now I'm sad. I want to do it again. Oh, of course I got the corner in there. Okay. I'm going to try and see if I can do this. See if I'm as good as I think I am. Talk a good game. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the Mango Melody. Fellow BCer, Bernice is in the house. Bernice, is the golfing still going strong? What are you shooting these days? Look at the difference. Okay. I'm wondering for my girls out there who are quilters, I wonder if this would be a really good product for you guys to use. That's really cool. All right, so now I'm going to show you what Frenchie did with this to make it look more watercolor. So I'm just going to trim this off and maybe I can use this on a card. Did some golfing today. Who only spoke Polish? Wait, what? What? Okay, I'm missing something. Seems so vivid on linen. Well, it is. But it's more vivid on cardstock. But look, it looks like it's if you took cardstock and then you covered it with tissue paper. That's the similar look there, right? The faux linen, which crazy how it would look like that. Okay. So I am going to go in. I don't think this piece is long enough now. Let's go in with this piece. And so Frenchie, she stamped or inked up. Okay, so she inked it up. Now, she went in with rubbing alcohol. Now you'll notice that my desk is covered in some plastic right here. And that's because I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol and it's messy. So this is just one of our packages. It's empty. I've got about 72 of them, not even kidding. But it's plastic, so when we get it all watery and spritzy, no big deal. It's just going to wipe up like a dream. All right, so I'm inking this up. Now, I have one of our spritzers. And I wonder if I should spritz the paper first for it to bleed a little bit more. Nah, I'm just going to spritz the block. And this is my 91% rubbing alcohol. Okay, wait. This is not going to end well. Maybe I should have done this to the side a little bit. Okay. Now this is going to make it bleed. Okay, it's already pooling. I think I spritzed it a little bit too much. But hey, let's do it. Let's go for it. Stamp. Now I'm not using my pad at this point. All right, that bled quite a bit. Look at the difference. Where's my other one? That's not watercolory. That's blobby. All right, I used too much. Let's try that again. I'm going to do it again. I just used too much alcohol. Made it too watery. Okay, ink it up. I'm going to do it over here, over my garbage can. at a greater distance. So I held it quite a ways away. I'm going to try again. Ooh, the air conditioning turned off and now I'm going to melt. Okay, that is no different. It's not bleeding at all. All right, well, okay. Worked for Frenchie. Spritz it with my alcohol. Now, you don't want to use the water. The water, according to Frenchie, it wrecks your adhesive, and she did show. Oh yeah, I don't like it. It's okay. I prefer this one. It was wrecking the adhesive underneath. The water didn't play nice, and because this is the 91% rubbing alcohol, it dries really quick. 99%. Oh, look at me go! Wow, it dries really quickly. Evaporates very quickly, so it's not hurting your the adhesive on the back. All right, so this, I don't really care for this. It's okay. Not worth the trouble. I like the crisp, clean one better. Okay. Oh, there's all kinds of comments that my thing wasn't scrolling. Hang on. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ah, I see. Okay, I follow the conversation now. Jennifer, you were gone? All right, so yeah, too much. Don't love. I like this one the best so far. I need a sip of water. Okay, now. I'm going to close these ink pads now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little cutie patootie. Do we have a die that cuts him out? I don't think so. Because when you have to stamp all the pieces together like that, I can't imagine that there's a die. There is not one die that cuts out this image, no. However, the paper, the linen, can be die cut very nicely. So we're going to move on to some different techniques now. I'm going to mask and spritz with alcohol. Again, just because that's what Frenchie did. So I'm going to do it too. I am going to use our masking paper. So I'm going to cut... Let me think. I'm thinking, and it hurts. Yes, I'm going to cut this shape out of the masking paper. Hold on. Do not go away. So essentially, this masking paper is just a large Post-it note. The sticky part of a Post-it note. And the reason we want to do that instead of paper is because this is a large image and it's kind of fine in some areas. So we want to make sure that it doesn't move. We went through this a couple weeks ago when I used the masking paper. If it was just regular cardstock and you put this down, it has the propensity to move, and it's not lying flat, so then the spritz can get underneath it. So essentially I've just made a large sticker. Okay. Hi, Coda. Did you eat your dinner? Yeah, I'm looking at you. All right, so I'm going to just stick this right down so it's a sticker. I can put it down like that. I'm going to stick it to my linen. Now, I am going to make a mess. I am going to fill my spritzer with my alcohol, which I did. And yes, it did make a mess. Yes, I did use a funnel, and that worked very well. Would have been better if it was a little bit smaller, but anyway, it worked. So I've got rubbing alcohol in here, the 99%. Now, you can make a spritz with any reinker that you have. You can also use, if you have any of our shimmer paint from days gone by, you can add that in there and it'll be shimmery. But I'm going to do some fresh freesia. So I'm just going to take the lid off. And I'm going to start with 1 drop. No, apparently I'm going to go for 2 drops because it's hanging. 2 drops. All right. Of course, the more you add, the brighter it's going to be. So I've got 2 drops in there. I'm going to just shake it up. And now we have an alcohol spritz. So you're going to give it a good shake. And we're going to go for it. Whew, this making a mess, it always makes me a little twitchy, but okay, so my computer's right here. Let's everybody back up. Beep, beep. Okay. We're going to hold it up high and we're going to spritz down. hoping to hit the paper. Make sure the nozzle is facing where it's supposed to face. Not very much color on there. All right, I think I'm going to add some more. Oh, Nelly. Woo-hoo, fumes. Yeah, man. I need... Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, I'm just going to use paper. Oh. All right, you know what? I'm actually going to add... I'm going to make it darker. This was the fresh freesia. I am going to use some... Let's go gorgeous grape. Make it more intense here. Yes. Oh, Rebecca the Shimmer. You just have to make sure you shake it. So let me find... These are some of my old ones from days gone by. And they have settled. You just have to shake them up again. But these were some of our shimmer paints from way back when. And you just make your own. It's like making your own Wink Stella, essentially. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff. All right, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to add some... How can it be 726? I haven't done anything yet. Okay. I'm going to add my gorgeous grape. And sure, let's make it pretty intense. Why not? You want to know we're doing it. Okay. Another thing what Frenchie had suggested, okay, now that I've got ink everywhere, is if you grab some glue dot, seriously, grab some glue dots. If this is going to get very wet, just put a glue dot in a couple of the corners. Stick it to your work surface here. Okay, like that. All right, now we're ready to go. Shake that up. That's going to be a lot brighter, and hold your breath. Ooh. I'm going to get a little bit closer because I can... There we go. Cool. Oh my God. Okay. Whoo. Gonna pass out. Jeez Louise. All right. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to splatter it. So I'm going to go in with my... Let's go in with some Blackberry Bliss. Now I'm not very good at this, but anyway, do this at your own risk. It can wreck your markers. I'm just going to flick it. She said. There we go. It's not aimed. You see how we're getting little flecks of, are you talking to me? Yeah. Pardon? Yeah, give me a shot. I'm on a video. That's okay. All right. So now we're just doing a little bit of splattering. Cool. Neato mosquito. Oh, I know, right? Pat, I was just going to say, this is like, I don't even get hazard pay or anything. All right. So I kind of wanted a little bit more intense. So you know what I'm going to do? This, I'm going rogue. Frenchie didn't teach me this. I'm going, well, she sort of taught me something like this. I'm going to grab some of this gorgeous grape and a block. And I'm going to, oh, that was way too much. I didn't need that much at all. I'm going to grab, this is one of our old aqua painters, and I have alcohol in it as well. And I'm going to get that alcohol flowing. I'm going to get that out. Apparently I was using green with this before because there's a lot of green in it. Oh my goodness. Don't I ever clean my stuff? Seriously. Okay. I want the bristles to be really saturated. And then I'm going to go, I'm going to pick up some of that and I'm going to drip it. This is going to give you a tie-dye look. Okay, you know what? Forget the spritzing. I think we're going for tie-dye. And hoping that it's not going to bleed. Okay, hit the bloody paper, Tamara. I'm just squeezing it so that it... Oh, Lord. Maybe I don't have to be that high up. Okay, I'm going to pick up more ink. Honestly. Okay, she did do it. I'm doing two things at once now. I'm going with the tie-dye. Look. And when you want more intense color, pick up more color from your block and it'll drip more intense, or just touch it because this is only a 1 hour show. Okay, now this is actually getting quite watered down here, but that's kind of cool. Hey, this might bleed under my masking. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Want it to bleed a little more? Let's just do some more spritzing. Why not? There. Now this is going to take forever to dry. Like forever. Even though it's alcohol, it's pretty saturated. So, alcohol in the water painter. Could do that, but you want it really intense to drip, I think. Is that where you're going with that? But anyway, maybe. I don't know. It's my first rodeo. So I'm taking off the extra off of there. Okay, I'm going to remove this, and we're going to move it to the side, and it's just going to hang out and maybe dry or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that hot mess. I'm just squeezing, trying to get some of the color out of there. All right, and actually I'm just going to, maybe don't spray it with the purple one, Bertram. Where's your other one? Where is your other one? Yoo-hoo, other one. I had 2 of them here. Here it is. I'm just going to spray it with the clear and then wipe it off. So you can see how using this was the cat's backside, right? Okay. Holy smackers. All right. So let's do a true, we're going to see how this dries after, but now I'm going to do a tie-dye with some different colors. And I am going to secure this with glue dots because it's going to be very wet, she said. I feel like I should be making a card to completion, but I also want to see what the properties of this material, like how it plays. So that's what we're doing. All right. Oh, there's the glue dot from before. Okay. Oh, stop it. All right. So I am going to make this wet. Wet first. Again, you want to use the alcohol rather than water. Woo. Woo. Okay. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go in with some green. I want this to be flowing. Now, I think my alcohol might be drying already. Like, this is the problem, but... it's super wet. Maybe I didn't need it to be that wet. I don't know. But look how cool that is. Oh, yeah, it's way... I was a little exuberant. It's all running underneath it, so that's going to take donkey's years to dry. Okay, well, Frenchie said make it nice and wet, so I did. All right. So now we're going to squeeze it out. We're going to change colors. And actually, I'm running out of alcohol from this aqua painter, so I better move along. I've got some Melon Mambo. Okay, and then, because I'm running out, and I'm dripping everywhere, I'm going to go in with Bermuda Bay, I think. Bermuda Bay, okay. Okay, so that's kind of fun. It really does look like tie-dye. I have way too much ink on my block, so I'm just going to go in and fill the gaps. Don't want it to be too muddy, but some more of the green. Get that a little bit more intense. And then, ideally, what I want to do is wait for that to dry, and then I'm going to die cut a piece out of it. So the punches do not work well. Even if you mount the linen onto cardstock, nope, don't do it. It doesn't punch. It doesn't like it. Don't do it. Okay, so this terrifies me, so I'm going to clean these off. I may have put my dimensionals in the blob of paint earlier, so I kind of know what I'm like. All right, so that's kind of clean. Now this too, oh yeah, that is about as saturated as you can get. Oh, hot mess. So it needs to be completely dry though before you do anything else with it. This is the problem. No, you cannot use your heat tool. Your heat tool will melt the adhesive on the back. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Cool. So it has to dry naturally. Now, it is 99% alcohol, so you'd hope that it would dry somewhat quickly, but we'll see. It's pretty wet. And I have glue dots all over my little package here. Hang on. Okay, so I want to see how our first experiment went. There goes a nail. Excellent. All right, let's see how this guy went. It might have bled underneath. Oh, it totally bled underneath. Okay, so I guess the moral of that story is don't get it too wet because the alcohol obviously compromised this. I'm going to try it again. Where do I have another tiny scrap? I think I do. I thought I did. Hang on. Is that too big? Well, it's sticky enough to stick to there. I'm going to try it again without getting so crazy. Let's do our spritzer again. Why does it look brown? Oh, that's horrible. I'll try this again, but we're not going to get quite so intense. That's all. Stop. Step away from the alcohol. Okay. I want to see if that's enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Much better. Yes. Okay. Now I think I'm going to move this so that it's not so glary for you, hey? All right. So what have we got here? We have a hot mess here. But can I cut that out? What is that out of? This this dye I think is from, oh, that was that. So no, if I cut it out, well, let's cut it out anyway because that's kind of trashy. We're not going to do anything good with that. So let's cut it out and see what happens. It's still a little soggy, but that's okay. Oops. Okay. I took off half of the backing. All right, so because it's sticky on the back, that is our piece that we're going to use on a card. And it is a sticker, right? Because this is the backing that I will take off and stick to cardstock. So leave that there for now. This one, I thought, well, why don't we try cutting out some wildflowers or something that will really show these colors. So why don't we try this? Ooh, just fits. See how this looks. It might not be cutting as cleanly as I'd like because it is very wet. However, we don't have time to let it dry properly. This is looking like a bit of the dog's breakfast now, but whoa! Yeah, see, it's wet, so it's trying to separate from its oh my hot mess. Ah, I ripped it. Okay, definitely too wet. Don't work with it when it's wet, because the that little piece was too fine. All right, it's disintegrating in my hands now because I'm not being careful enough. It's way too wet. Okay, lesson learned. Didn't cut through right there. But you can see how that would be cool if it wasn't like a limp noodle. It's very pretty. Yes, I know. Everybody's just like glued to what not to do. Yeah, it's very sticky. But it's still completely soggy. So that, I just jumped the gun on that. So that piece is ruined for now. Oh, no. Yeah, no, nasty. Nasty. Don't make it that wet. What the heck? And look what I've done here. Need to clean it off. Okay. All right. You're going to learn from my mistakes, but don't let this stop you from playing with this paper if you have it. It was on special last week. Okay, so I'm just going to check that away because I don't even want to deal with that. This one I like. What else? Is that all I have? Well, I have this little piece. He's adorable. And I have Mr. Bear. So is there anything I can do other than clean my hands? Let's see if I can. Okay, very dirty, very dirty. Hello, Carolyn. Hello. I'm making a mess. But I like this a lot. So what's an image? Let me just take a little gander at my stash of new toys and see if there's something. Oh, I was thinking of doing this. I'm going to play with this one because I just got it. I want to play with it. So I was thinking maybe this would be nice. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay, so this is my 4. I'm going to go 4 by 5 1/4, and then I can always trim it down afterwards. So what, like say, once I've stamped on it, then I can peel it and stick it onto a card base. But I really want to play with this, so I'm going to, because it's my show, and I'm the boss of me. That's not big enough. Bigger. Where's my E-block? I need my E-block. Luckily, I have 3 E-blocks. All right, now this, before I stamp it on the paper, I should probably stamp it on this to see what the heck it looks like. I'm going to grab my basic gray. I just want to see what this image looks like before I commit. This should be on a foam pad because it's photopolymer. Hi, Deanna. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll want to buy this stamp set when I'm done. Oh, I have to sneeze now. This is too big. I want to go this way. Oh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I got alcohol up my nose or something. Okay, I want to see if this is big enough to go this way. What does this say? Our friendship is a whole vibe. Wishing you better days. Oh, I like that one. I don't know who I'm going to send. Our friendship is a whole vibe. Tracy, that doesn't seem like a you and me sentiment, hey? I think we're too old for that. No, I better go this way. All right, I'm going to go high and to the left just so I can. I'm doing it. Here we go. Wish me luck. Okay. All right, thank you. Hey, Jody Mathena, how are you? Make a birthday or thank you card. I could. Like I say, I'm not sure I have the mental capacity to finish a sentence, let alone a card. So I want to play with this, though, and see what we can come up with. Oh, my. Okay, this says, wishing you better days. And if this doesn't look good, I can cut it off and I can just put it on paper. So I just love that it's a soft fabric look. Like, I can't believe that doesn't bleed. It's fabric, you guys. Like, what the heck? Okay, now, here comes the fun part. What color should I do the sun? Here comes the sun, la da da da. Here comes the sun, and I say... Where are all my little medium blocks? Where did they all go? Where are all my B blocks? Where's my B's? There's my C's. Where the heck are my B's? Here they are. What are they doing over here? Okay, hang on. What color should I do my sun? I don't know. Do I want these really bright? Sure. Let's do them really bright. Look like a state. Yeah, well, thank you, Donna. How about Mango Melody? I mean, sure, that's kind of orangey. It's going to be bright. It's going to be nice, bright sun. All right, here we go. Oh, I like this a lot. Don't like the mess that I was making with the alcohol. I don't know what Frenchie was on. Maybe she'd just been sniffing it all day, but I kind of like. Okay, now what color am I going to do? Should I do, are these supposed to be mountains? I think they are, hey? Why don't I do a couple of different colors of Blues? No. What colors? Greens? I could do Old Olive, Parakeet, and Parapisage. Should I do all different greens? Do blends work on the linen paper? Yes, but they do bleed. Yes, that is a very good question. Let me show you. All right. Let's go in with Evergreen Light. All right. So this, well, my other experiment go? I don't know. Do I have any more paper that I can? Okay, well, I'll leave this. Okay, here. Let's see. Let's get back to that. Yes, you can, but it does bleed. Purples. You want purples? Valerie wants purples. Oh, Jody, I'm so sorry. I hope it was a celebration as much as a goodbye and sadness. But I hope there were lots of smiles as well. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay. Oh, of course, Carolyn wants purples. All right. So what, Carol? Yeah, I'm not really feeling those anyway. So let's do Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Rich Razzleberry. How about these ones? Those float your boat? Okay, so I'm going to do... This is like a paint by number. This makes me happy. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Jody. Okay, let's see if this isn't too wet. I think we're good. So because it's photopolymer, you can see through the block to see where you're stamping. Yes, she does get to see Jesus before us. Look at that. Okay, Gorgeous Grape for this. Okay, this might be a little bit too juicy. I'm a little scared for that. Nope. Okay, hang on. It's too juicy. Still have 13 minutes. We're good. Okay, I'm just going to scrape this again. So, right, you're just going to take your lovely bone folder, which is no longer lovely. It's now stained. Hey, we're not here to keep our tools looking clean, are we? All right, that's better. Oh. Yeah, man. I like this stamp set and I like this paper. It's neat. Okay, I don't know where the blocks are. And then this one's going to be the freesia. It's like stickering, and I love my stickers. Oh, that is fun. Fun. Now, let's see how I can cut this down, and hopefully it won't fray. So this is going to be about a 3. Let's see, 3. No, that's going to be a little bit too much of a gap. I'm going to go 2 3/4. So I'm just trying to make sure I have enough, the same distance between here and here as I do here and here. And that doesn't seem like quite enough. Let's split the difference. Let's go here. This isn't going to be something that I can trim down, you know, little bits here and there like I do paper. Maybe it is. Let's see. So if that was there, and I can make this 2 3/4. Let's do it. Let's try. Have no fear. Okay. And then I'm going to put this, I am going to mount this on a piece of cardstock. Okay, so make this 4 1/4. See, it does cut quite clean. Okay, no, that's now too far on this side. So it's going 2 3/4, less 2 ticks. Maybe less 1 tick. Cutting it a little close, but hey. No, that's 2 ticks. 1 more tick. Flying a little close to the sun here. There you go. Okay, that's amazing that I can cut it that much. Where you want it to fray for texture, it's going to cut perfect. Yeah, exactly, right? All right, so I'm going to put this, I think, on a I'm going to try to pull the middle color from here. Well, ha ha, it was meant to be, my friends. Look at that. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Now, we're just going to use lots and lots of layers. So, okay. I still have 10 minutes. Let's see if I can make this happen. All right. You guys go away. I don't like those. Yeah, okay. Forget the alcohol. I tried something new. All right. What size is this paper? This is 3 by 4.5. So you want this to be 3 1/4. Oh, I have to sneeze again. 3 1/4 by 4. That's not right. By 5. No, 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. Wait, what? That's not right. Oh, it's not our standard shape. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this one next. Dang nabbit. Okay, what do I want this? 3 1/4. 4 3/4. Oh yeah, my blade is dull. Let's go like that and like that. Because I'm not sure if I actually want to use the razzleberry. Oh, and this is actually just a hair. Okay, these do have to be down 2 ticks. 2 ticks in. Two ticks in. Let's try that. Hello, Teresa. Just woke up. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. A lot of that's going around. Okay, let's get I really wanted to take a nap today. I thought it was going to happen. It didn't happen. Now, you know, I'm not sure that I want it on the white just because it's obvious, you know, there is a color difference. So I am thinking, how about if we do, is that going to be too dark? Or if I do this whole thing on a base of fresh freesia. I'm not sure I want to go in with white. So let's just see how it looks with freesia as a base. Hello, Barbara. Crib tournament, how did you do? Did you take all the money? Did you win all the things? I need details. Yeah, I kind of like that better. But it needs something, right? It needs some designer paper or something. Like it needs some texture. That's what it needs. It needs a designer paper. But I still have 7 minutes. Oh, it wasn't in the cards. I get it. Okay. Hey, Chris Stone's from Australia. How are you? I need our linen embossing folder, and I'm mad that thing retired. All right, what have I got for embossing folders? Help me out here, guys. What embossing folder am I going to use here? I'm thinking maybe my standard. I have to find it's way down here, under all the things. Oh my gosh, under all the things. Let me just see. Oh, you can emboss the linen too, you guys. I forgot to tell you that. You can emboss the linen. Yes, you can. Let's do this painted one. You can absolutely run this through an embossing folder. Yeah. Okay, what color am I going to do? I might just have to do... What color? I'm struggling now. Okay, let's do 5 by 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4. Yeah, I know. I would love our linen one. Anyway, we're gonna go with this one. My standard go-to. Painted 3D textured something or other. Now, big question is, where did I put my... where are you? Thick embossing. plate, which some, oh, here it is. Found it. I have a good system, really, I do. Let's see if we can get this going on. Okay. It's very purple. Wow, that's really, really purple. Maybe it needs to be some melamambo. Or what is this color? What is this? What's this in color? This one is, I forget what it's called. Papaya? Pale papaya? Ooh. Oh, how's that? Well, that kind of pops. I kind of like that. If the sun was pale papaya, it would be better. We could just do that and tie some ribbon around it and call it done. So I'm going to peel and stick this just so we can get it done. Yeah, I don't know where I was looking for my 3D. So you can see what's going on here. So I'm going to peel it like this. And what you could do, if it was a large piece, is start up here. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. I guess we'll find out together. I'm going to lay it down here so it's centered. And then I'm going to peel and, oh, that's totally crooked. That's like, anyway, let's see. I understand that you can reposition it, so we're going to try. Well, it's not as crooked as I thought. That's not too bad, actually. However, let's see. Frenchie said you could remove it and do it again, so I'm going to. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, good to know. Smooth it. Okay, this stuff is really kind of cool, you guys. I like it. Pop that up on dimensionals. I could grab some ribbon. Do I have any of the dark? What is that? Gorgeous Grape. I have Freesia. The whole thing is going to be weird. I have to stop here because, you know, I have to just stop there because now I'm floundering. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I know what to do. I'm going to look at the catalog and see what their card looks like. I'm going to go from there. What is this called? This Sept is called Better Days. I got it for $20. I figured it was worth $20. Better Days, page A4. Let's see what they did. They did nothing. That does not help me. They don't have one sample with it? Oh, come on, you guys. That's not okay. Huh. Oh, there it is. Here. I see what they did there. Okay. Well. I don't know. I'm not convinced. Maybe it does need to be on the white. I don't know. Well, I won't forget the envelope, Pat, but I don't think I'm finishing this card yet. I like the colored background, yeah? But maybe it needs to be Mambo to match the sun. Let's see. Just happen to have a base right here, ready to go. It's pretty intense. It's pretty bright. Wishing you better days. Maybe that's better, hey? I think this purple backing is throwing me off. I wonder what it would look like on a white backing. Like if it would pop, if it would pull more white. Do you think? Well, I'd find out if I had a piece of paper and a trimmer. I'm floundering now. I'm not in the mood to finish a card, and you can tell, right? I'm just like, ugh. It's almost bedtime. Okay, so we've got 3 less 2 ticks. I just want to see what this looks like on the white. You love the mango? Yeah? It's good on the papaya. Just wrap some papaya ribbon around it and move on. Oh, Shelly, you're so good for me. All right. Papaya. I do have papaya. I do overthink things, I know. Especially when I'm tired. You think the purple works with it, though? Purple and papaya? You don't think I want purple ribbon? And is this popping up onto, where am I putting the ribbon? Is it tying around here? I have so many questions. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, papaya. Huh. Looks better in the purple base instead of the papaya. Okay, see, Jody thinks it looks better here. I'm kind of inclined to agree. That's a little crazy intense myself. I could still do, that's not bright enough now. We don't have we've never had a mango ribbon, have we? Sure, I could dye my own. Life's too short, not going to happen. I don't think I want purple. I don't have a nice gray. White. Doesn't go at all, does it? White. Purple is good too. Use the freesia ribbon instead. Yeah, really? That's not too much freesia? All right. I'm just tell me what to do at this point, Shelley, because I'm oh, it's 8:01. And you want it around this piece? I guess. I'm gonna pop this up on dimensionals. If I can find my tool. Which I can't. Likes to roll a lot. Tool. I do make a mess. It was clean when I started. I swear it was. I don't know where it went. There it is. Found it. Okay. Pop this up. Let's just get this down. Move on with our evening. Breaking into a sweat at this point. All right. Okay. I mean, the moral of the story is, yeah, get the linen paper. Have a play. It's fun. I think we can find some fun techniques here. No, tone on tone works. Thank you. Fresh fiber on the emboss layer. Stick at the image. Oh, okay. Well, I just stuck it down. So you're staying under here. All right. Fine. I do have a gorgeous grape ribbon somewhere retired. Bam, call it done. Okay. All right, Shelley's telling me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. See, sometimes I just need to be mothered. Shelley's my mother today. Got nothing left in the tank. I gave it all away. That's a lot of ribbon, Tamara. That's a big ass bow. Okay. That's all right. Going big on the bow. Okay. All right. Tone on tone. Okay, we're still... This didn't get tight enough, so I'm not happy about that. Yeah? Or like that. Okay, we'll move that around. Snip. Snip. Yeah, it does work. Tone on tone. All right. Put this over to the left. And this is going to go somewhere over here. I don't know where yet. Ta-da! Something like that. I'll throw some rhinestones on and call it done. That was exhausting. Oh my goodness. Okay. It works. I mean, this is supposed to be the focal, so the rest of it, like, I shouldn't be stressing so much about the rest of it. This is the focal. Yeah, I think you need to get it, and I think you should play with it. It stamps beautifully. Forget all this alcohol nonsense. Done and done. Okay, thanks. I like it. I'm not sure I love it. I do love this stamp. I'm going to play with this, though. I'm going to make a card. And then I can go from there. So there you go. I don't know if that's convinced you that you like it, you don't like it. If you're going to get it, you're not going to get it. There's a lot you can do with it if it's dry. Okay, that tie-dye one was fun, but yeah, it was nasty. This is fun. You can mask it. And I mean, we could do something with that on a focal point. Fun play, though. I'm glad I got it open. I've cut the better part of a sheet or two. I don't know. And that's good because I have a whole nother pack yet. So anyway, it was fun. It's nice to play. And I I don't know. I don't know if I convinced you for or against, but Win Costello on the Sun. Oh, yes. Tomorrow. I'm done. I'm so done. Thanks for popping in, you guys. What do I want to say? Friday is my virtual newsletter at 10 o'clock. I'll be going live. There will be some announcements. No, there's an announcement. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I don't know what's happening. There's going to be some new, good. That's the Mitch and then Shelley, if you're going to get it out and cut it. Good. It is a new set, but more importantly, it's the linen paper is what we were really playing with, Barb. That's what tonight was all about, was checking out this paper. And I might do something with this, with the Mr. Bear that I stamped wherever he went. Anyway, yeah, there are new weekly deals going on. I think they start tomorrow, she said confidently. Anyway, I'm done. I'm off to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you on Friday. Bye.